And we're
Microphone check
live.
1.
Let's give it a
Be live on location, just like it says. I don't know why you expected something different. It's in the title. We're at a location and we're live. It's super simple.
live on location.
And we're here to laugh because it's late, and we're getting a little old, and now we're slap happy.
Oh, I didn't change the title.
10:30 is the new midnight. It's the new
Title just
midnight.
says live.
We're a little late.
Our title just says live with Restream. We're gonna need to go back and update that.
Oh man, that was a false advertisement on their side. They just slipped it in. They're like,
that was a false advertisement.
That's
We're
okay.
actually live on location.
That's okay. Restream is actually going to be paying us $5,000 for this stream. Thank you, Restream, for sponsoring this, for injecting your marketing into our title. We are entitled now.
Thank you, Restream. This is actually the live on location show brought to you through Restream.
That's right. They're a proud sponsor. They don't even really know us
yet
and how much we mean to them.
Putting Terralux on the map, one Restream at a time. Welcome to Live on Location.
Live on location. Cheers.
What you gotta say, Rachie?
Welcome to the show. This is episode number 2, coming at you live from EcoTerra. We got a nice show for you lined up tonight. Aria is going to take us through a little presentation, introduce you to plans and visions of the future, hosted by Terralux. And Khalil, what are you going to give us a show tonight?
I'm keeping it real chill tonight. I'm going to go over Box Boy a little bit. Yeah, like I've been remembering to just like do art, and just like have a little break from serious coding and all that other stuff that I also love. But yeah, and just like how to make some really amazing AI videos with this tool that I have called Runway ML. And so we'll take a look at just flow, just keep it chill.
You're doing so much tech stuff all the time. You deserve to let loose a little bit,
Oh, thank you.
Box Boy does it for you.
Yeah, Box Boy
does it for me too.
Oh, I'm glad you like Box Boy. I'm like so happy that this character is starting to unfold, and he's now become like, I'm gonna put him into the games. He's gonna be deep fake, but you know why it's the winner? Because I don't have to pay APIs to move his mouth, because it costs money to move mouths.
Really?
Yeah. So if we just have a robot, we just make his eyes glow when he talks. Solution solved. And he is a human, by the way.
I'm excited.
Box Boy, there actually is a human head inside of that robotic casing, but he can't take the casing off because he'll die. So the only way you're going to see Box Boy, but he's still human, so we have to treat him. Well, we should
stick around.
Treat robots really good.
Need Box Boy.
Box Boy. Eventually, we're gonna
have a debut Box Boy
and a special invitation.
Special invitation. It's not every day that I live stream in the bathroom, in the living room, but today it's live stream right here in the living room. I'm going to be revealing. I've been working on this little presentation because so many people are like, "Whoa, the spatial network is amazing," but like, what does that mean for me? So I put together a little presentation, and if you haven't met Maya Metzler, it's been amazing to be in mentorship and receive guidance. So we were sent through and refining this presentation. Always be socializing and helping people to grow their business.
Culture ethics.
And really in the most practical way. So I'm just gonna get into it. You guys want to see what we've been slaving away, refining the vision, because I talk to so many people every day that have these beautiful visions, and in this time right now is a really interesting time to be alive, because in this world where there's so much AI content being generated, like how to stand out and be unique and be authentic and to be seen. Like that's really the mission of the moment, especially
Mm,
for people out there who you have a land-based project, you're building a new eco village or a retreat center, high-end real estate developers, and even just farmers out there building a farm stay with a farm stay vacation, meeting some people that have visions that are so inspiring. And this is one of the cool things about being part of the Terra Lux movement and building the future of humanity, is really weaving this web of all these different projects that are coalescing on the spatial network. And yeah, it's all about showcasing your next level to the world. This has been one of the challenges of like building a technology that makes it so easy for you to showcase your story in your unique way and keep your identity, while at the same time being like embedded with all the latest AI, be able to generate 3D models, to kind of take what your words can say and to be able to put that into pictures, images, videos in real time. And this is where it all starts, is like we have this collective of these land stewards, technologists, creative visionaries. We're here in the living room, but we have people come here through EcoTerra for masterminds, workshops, retreats, and really visionaries building the future of humanity. But as I've gotten to know, my embedder who's planted these seeds with Terralux, and Khalil's been here for years, working on this beautiful sculpture, of starting with this question: how can we bridge the gap between the digital and the physical worlds? And this is really what we're about. And a lot of people ask us, what is Terralux? What are you building? So being able to present that question is really clarifying, is bridging the gap, and how can we continue to bridge the gap between the digital and the physical world. For a lot of these legacy farmers out there, people out there that are in a stage of life where they're not necessarily early adopters of technology, this is our story. As we take the most challenging situations and we go out boots on the ground, we meet these people and we help them to apply the best technology. And this is the agency that's building the spatial network, to help people grow the new earth, to help visionary land developers showcase your vision to digitize, monetize, gamify your land, and to showcase your land in harmony with nature while yielding profit with purpose. It's one of the reasons why I love working with Khalil, is the practical way of building this technology in a way of being sensitive to nature, and also sensitive to the practical business environment. It's really rare to see a team that can put this together and also weave that like storytelling, cinematic, filmmaking, and how to turn your land and build, from these digital experiences, this interactive online experiences that attracts investors, partners, customers. And we're showcasing that here at EcoTerra. It's really a sight to be seen, the way that we're transforming the Catskills and really reactivating the Catskills bioregion, reaching out to so many of the local neighboring farms as we're planning more retreats and masterminds, sourcing the best quality ingredients, from our neighborhood. And that's part of the story that we're showcasing, is showing people, don't just tell people, but show people what you're doing. So we have these 3D models here at EcoTerra that's really like kind of a new standard for real estate development to have. If you haven't heard the term digital twin yet, you'll be hearing more of that. Just a real way to show the vision of the land, the data of the land, and to build your legacy, something that inspires for generations. This is what we're building at the Spatial Network, is to help people who are creating more than a business, who are creating a legacy that transforms land and lives. And Rachel's going to share a bit about the visionary retreat that we're putting together here on the land. So you can see it's like the tech is a bridge to bring people together, and to help people share your stories, connect with community, really future proof your business. With the Spatial Network, bringing your vision online, um, to, we say, truly make an impact, because it's about being able to tell your story, grow your business, and give people new ways of living that ultimately create homes that heal. And embedding that through the spatial network is really the opportunity. So this is a visionary moment. I reach out to a lot of people. Not everyone understands the spatial network, and that's what I've been working on this presentation to make it easier for everyone to understand, because eventually everyone will. Everyone on the planet that's interacting with the internet will understand the value of the spatial network. Because what I believe is that over the next 5-10 years, it's likely that the most valuable businesses will be utilizing the spatial network to yeah, digitize, monetize, and gamify land-based projects in a whole new way for this new Earth economy. And we've developed a very generous and abundant beta program now where we've done rigorous testing with our own projects now for years. And we've been opening up a beta program with people that we really trust deeply. And now we're expanding that out to the public. And we have a system that allows anyone to start a free trial with the Build Pro subscription on the spatial network, then invite all of your friends, your team, your colleagues, peers, the people in your community as other land projects, your neighbors join the spatial network. And regions like the Catskills and Azores and Bali, these different bioregions will start to become activated, and there will be new jobs as well for these affiliates that are joining the spatial network around the world. And people are coming together in this grassroots way, inviting their neighbors. And we built in a real benefit where the early adopters, you can earn up to a year for free by inviting other business owners who join the Build Pro. So yeah, everyone gets to grow together, and that's really the synthesis of how the spatial network works, is that you grow your New Earth enterprise, and this new movement is really growing together. And that's it. Now there's the Build Pro is now online. We've opened that up to the world. Now that we're in this public beta trial, anyone can join with 1 month for free and get started today on the spatialnetwork.net. So feel grateful to have this new presentation that simplifies the whole value proposition into a few slides. And I'm going to pass off the mic. We got some other cool demos to share. I think Khalil's been cooking up some magic over there. And then we
Yeah.
can share a bit about the visionary mastermind that's coming up in a few weeks. This actually, the idea just came up today, but we really go from thought to action pretty instantly at the Terralux team. So we'll share with you the next level of the events that are coming up and some of the new tools. And what you got to share, Khalil? You got some cool demos. I know you got
Yeah,
a
I
little
mean,
robot that is ready for a debut.
yeah, for sure. I wanted to first look at something together here. Just a little overhaul on the project page on the spatial network. I'm happy how it came out. Changed some things around. We put the menu on top here, and there's always that. You can make some more room, and now there's like the header image behind here, and just quick things you might want to do in your project. And that's kind of like how we're making it here, with quick buttons on the bottom right, so you can do a quick voice command. You'd be like, pick up bananas and grapes on the way home, whatever, any kind of task you want to quickly add. You also have this notification bell when you get added to a task. And what I really love here is this plus button here. This is, you click it and now you can add something to the map. So here's our fire pit. I could quickly just add a story, task, event, inventory item, or a new project quickly from this map view. So that's a really nice thing to just be able to quickly do on mobile. You just boom, click it, make your video, upload it, and now it's attached to your project. Along with it, all of the information that you're sharing. So this is kind of what you get when you log in, and all of your recent stories right here, some of your permaculture stuff on there. And then of course the tabs have more stuff. And I can show that we have kind of a, oh, what's happening here? I have to put this on the right side. There we go. We can go into mobile simulation and see a little bit of the mobile optimization that we worked on. So now you have everything kind of closing up here, and this is turned into a new menu to show you everything having to do with your project, the world, your storyboard, documentation. So yeah, really excited how that has come out, and these quick buttons here, and even like doing a bug report, something weird happens, it's very helpful to send it in here. We'll take a look at it and put it in the next patch. So yeah, that's what I've been kind of like working on this week as far as on the spatial network. And always the next thing I'm doing is doing the dashboard over. So the dashboard, I'm going to put a map on here that has a global map that you'll be able to add to a community map. But yeah. So on the other hand, wanted to share a bit about Box Boy. I've been putting little things out about him.
Box
But I think like
Boy!
I think people think that like, that like AI is easy, don't get me wrong, making AI videos, but to like have some sort of like creative control is where I think it helps to like already be an artist, like graphic design, like have other tools. Like for Box Boy, like I can put him in different situations with these Mixamo. This comes with your Adobe subscription, Adobe Cloud, and it's just got all these really cool different animations. And so I can take pictures of them or do little videos, and then I can put them into videos. And that's what I recently put together a video on my Facebook page that had him doing different dancing and stuff. But it's really fun, and I've been using a tool, and I want to share it. It's called Runway ML, but in particular the new Aleph video model. It's really incredible. Here's one of the last ones that I generated of Box Boy, and it's so cool that it's actually getting the geodesics right. I so I started this out first in ChatGPT with an original picture of Box Boy, and let me see, I can go into let's go into the Box Boy thread
Where
here.
did Box Boy come from? Like, what's the source of Box Boy? What's the origin? What's the origin? Story?
The origin story is definitely like really well thought out now, and I understand it. Originally, like the way he came about was like an alternative future where humans couldn't breathe the air, and like that's where his kind of outfit came from. And he was kind of like going out and like trying to plant trees to neutralize the atmosphere, and so that's where it came from. But then we started to build out the story, and now it was more about like Box Boy was from the future, and he's the last human left because like all the humans like killed themselves, and the earth, it was like a really bad situation. Yeah, like the atmosphere and everything got too bad. He was the only survivor, and he has his helmet on. He can't take it off, but he's immortal and he can time travel. So what he does, he gets the idea that I'm going to time travel back into time to right now to teach people some of these regenerative skill sets and ways of living that will put the humanity on a bright green future in a new earth timeline. And he has all the tools for it. And he's also he's got an augmented reality staff here, and this is a hologram. So he can kind of like project visions for you, kind of like what the spatial network is. So he's kind of parallel with the spatial network thing. Is like a kind of a mascot, someone who can tell stories. That's not me, and you can't judge him because he has no creed, he has no color. He could be anybody under that box. You guess it, whoever actually could be a she. It doesn't even matter. Like Box, well, he's Box Boy. He's a boy. Sorry, guys. Sorry. He's a guy. He's definitely a dude. All right, but maybe we'll make Box Girl. So, yeah, Box Girl. Maybe he'll fall in love. He'll find that he wasn't the last one. There was another chick. She's Box. You see, it could go good. But ChatGPT does really good. Like, I have the original picture, and I was trying to find it because I wanted to actually find Box Boy's birth date when he was generated into this creation, but I can't find it. I thought it was on my Mid-Journey, but I have the original photo, so I use that in my prompts, and right here, and I just say use Box Boy as he is own, and only change context and maybe posture. So this is how I'm like getting him into these other shots contextually, and then I'm bringing him into runway, and I'll show you here. So I take that same prompt and I take the picture from ChatGPT and I pop it in here, and this is the results. I'm getting a lot of really. Let's see what other ones. Some of them don't come out good. Some of them come out horrible, and I won't show you those ones because some of them are disturbing. But this one I thought came out great. It does really good with this like hologram kind of look to it. And he's showing the scientists. He's not there to scold the scientists. He's there to like align with them and to tell them that like science is not just needed, but it is paramount to our victory to the green timeline. That we really understand that like the scientific process was the greatest gift to humanity, and that's what's going to get us to wake up, is to like look at the Earth's data and get our politics and culture and religion out of it. It's like, what's the Earth saying to us? And that's all Box Boy wants these scientists to know.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank
bringing
you.
Box Boy into manifestation.
It's my pleasure, man. And we're bringing him into the AR game layer. And before we go into the event, which I'm excited to talk about, I want to show you something. Don't tell anybody, even though this is live and anybody can see it. But this is a multi-set AR game board that I'm creating right now for the event. So basically, this is most of our farm, and I know this looks a little crunchy, right? It's not picture perfect, but what you're seeing right here is the farm as an augmented reality marker, and the back of the farm here, all of our walkways, and then the barn. So I've been combining everything together, and I'm gonna continue doing the whole land. It does take a long time, and as you see, I have to fine tune and adjust where they overlap. So it's a little bit of some manual work here.
This is becoming a game board, kinda?
This is, and it's becoming
Virtual reality game board.
the game board, right? And here's where it's at so far, and I've shown a lot of this on my Facebook. So if you are interested to like see it in action, this is kind of like the visions. Using this as a game board to vision our builds here on the farm. So you can see the cafe. I placed that in there. A juice cafe that we'll have here. But yeah, I'm excited to hand people an iPad when they get here to follow the blue arrows around the property and see the different visions that are taking place, and that we're wanting to bring into manifestation.
This is amazing, brother. I really appreciate all the creative flow that you're just channeling at all times, just continuing to innovate in every direction and building out these game boards, augmented reality experiences. You just continue to grow in mind every day with all these different assets that you're able to create. So thank you, brother, for these beautiful gifts to humanity.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, and thank you for bringing all the context and the sentience to it. Like I'm just imagining a permaculture training farm that's sentient and responsive to you. It's not just like, this is how you dig a swale. Like you're like, hey, Arye, Would you like to dig a swale? And would you like to listen to Rolling Stones while doing so? And it does that, you know, just for the hell of it.
Yep.
Is that where we're going?
That's where we're going.
Nice.
It's got to be fun. It's like technology. If it's not fun, I don't want it.
It's gotta be fun.
It's got to be fun, and it's got to be
gotta
rooted
unified.
in the green D and the green earth. So, do you want to talk a little bit about this event that's only a couple of people are going to be able to go to? I almost feel bad telling you about it because it's already sold out in my mind. Sorry, that's it. Bye, guys. Good night.
And we may have some quests. No pressure. We may have some secret quests. Maybe there's a lot. There's a lot of cool things that are going to be coming up when people come to Ecoterra and start to experiment with all these new ways of interacting with the land and going out, playing these adventure games. These are coming. We're out here just like doing it in our life, going and taking the easy riders out. I know you put some little stakes out in different parts of the neighborhood here in Maple Crest. Yeah, you got
I
some
did.
games up your sleeve already. Huh?
Yeah, I did. I hid one in the mountains. Yep.
Yeah.
I hate that we have echo in the camera.
Well, so
But I
we're
love you
living it
guys.
every day at Ecoterra, but we're gonna invite people in to spend a weekend with us soon. Details coming soon. But it's a visionary mastermind, and it's a space for impact investors to commune and connect farm to table. So we're gonna have like the most incredible food, locally sourced, farm to table, legit, and we're going to talk about building the future of humanity and go on these little quests, these nature journeys, unlock the lore of the land, and envision the future together. So, we are calling in people who want to invest into building the future with us, whether that's with your time, your consciousness, your dreams, or your money. We welcome, but as long as it's aligned, okay? We're gonna have to check everyone out, put you through tryouts, right?
Yeah. Sign the ethical investor pledge and you be in full alignment. It's such a beautiful thing to have the right people coming to the land at the right time with the right vision. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this visionary mastermind, and it's something we've been preparing for as a team. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. I think that as the winter comes, we're exploring the idea of getting a nice barrel sauna. You want to bring out the barrel sauna as we
The barrel sauna, bro.
just
I
to give
love
people a
it.
little old teaser before we close out to show people what may be coming to Ecoterra as we're like, the leaves are changing. It's like it's September 17th as we're recording this. We were just talking about it earlier, like the leaves are changing. It's
Here's your
starting to get
sauna, bro.
colder.
You want to see your sauna?
The 3D printed.
It's called the cold plunge, bro. That's all you're getting.
No, I like that.
Get in there, dude. That's where you're going.
I like the cold plunge. We know where to go.
And then this is where you gotta stay afterward with
We got
no
a barrel
blankets.
sauna. They just 3D printed. Khalil's been doing all this.
Oh yeah, I get it. It's
with the 3D printer.
Oh, it's on the shelf with all the goodies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show them the 3D model because they actually uploaded it as well to the platform. The wood barrel sauna.
Where does it come from?
It comes from. There's a couple of companies that make them. This particular one I found, and they're from Canada. They make these, and they're like, yeah, I'm printing it, and that filament is cool. I don't know if they can see it. I think they're looking at I think they're looking at my screen now, but yeah, I 3D printed it, but it's about 5,000, and then with the heater unit, it's like about 8K. But I think it's worth every damn dollar of it. Okay, so and then maybe somebody out there will be like, no, I could build it for 3,000, and I'll be like, let's go. And we're gonna have a discussion soon about harvesting some wood, because we're gonna need some time to dry it and cure it. So that's another conversation on the plate where we'd actually build some of this stuff. But yeah, so the 3D print was just like really as a way to make an augmented reality marker where you would put your camera up to it. You know what's like most cool about it? It's actually part wood. That's a 65% wood in that filament. So
That's wood.
that's wood, yeah.
Wow.
It's some plastic
They,
in
like,
there,
melt
but
it down?
yeah, it's this cool PLA
That's
that I
crazy.
got. And I love it. I mean, you can make like pendants, and it looks like you carved it out of wood
Yeah.
and make it really intricate. So just always fun stuff happen here down at the farm, and
Is it fair to say that we're creating real life Farmville? Is that like allowed?
yeah, we are. I like that. Yes,
It's
we
real
are.
life Farmville, you guys.
And that's what we can do. We can gamify the farming experience next year. It's like people will get
Yeah.
I don't know,
So
game credit for planting
yeah,
plants.
I feel like the whole idea of the Terra Lux agency is like about being that bridge to bring in the most cutting edge technology to the people and places that need it most. It's like instead of letting it become this gap that gets wider and wider, it's like let's bring this tech to really support the farmers and the people that hold the agricultural practices and like actually the resources that sustain us as humanity. Like let's help them grow their business. Let's like protect our natural resources and those, the knowledge of how to feed ourselves and take care of the land and help bring more people back to the land and realize it doesn't have to be this like primitive age thing. It's like actually let's bring the technology and the sheepskin rugs and whatever art you want to the farm, make it yours, do it however you want, but like let's acknowledge the importance of our connection with the land and let's use technology to help us harness that in the right ways. So
Mhm.
for a better future for all. Amen.
Amen. Love that.
Yeah,
So
I love it. I mean, I think
it's a
that
good
we're
mission.
creating these
It's a very
visions
good mission.
together, and
Yeah.
like we're doing it in a way that's more visible than anything else. Like some people just write a little picture on a napkin and they're like, "This is my idea." Like, bro, it's a fucking napkin, But like if you show someone that you thought of
Gotta
every
use
little
what you
angle
got.
of it and that you're caring for the local farmers, you're caring for the local lumber yards,
Hmm.
like we're sharing equipment. Like every dude has 7 of every of the same tools. It's because nobody's really working together in that resource sharing economy. And with the projects and the inventory, you can put your stuff on there. I've got an excavator, I've got a bobcat, I've got a compactor, a sawzall. So when people are working, they're like, "Oh, you have some matching here." And every time you help another person, they're friends for life. And that's the kind of thing that creates a solid,
Hmm.
supportive community.
Hmm.
And I feel like, yeah, that's what the tool is about: is connecting people.
It's kind of like about aggregating resources in all ways, right? Like information, but also the
Yeah, aggregating resources for sure is a huge part of it. How many people have 100 2x4s just sitting in their garage, just not doing nothing, just sitting there. We had 15 bags of concrete, and then water got in. Now those bags are hardened. So 15 bags of hard concrete. It's a workout, but there's nothing good about it. That could have been, you know what I'm saying. So how there's so much resources that get wasted. I guess is my sentiment there.
and
That's the other thing. The projects can cross pollinate resources.
and resources also in terms of information. Like we have this problem. How do you solve it? And different experts and knowledge being shared so everyone can get what they need. At fair access for all.
That's it. Yeah, and there's so much of a spectrum of people that are finding value in the spatial network, from people building retreat centers to farmsteads. And I'll close with a little clip, because last week we did more of a campaign reaching out to local farmers. This week we're focusing more on retreat centers, so we're hitting up business owners across the map, but always love to highlight the people that we meet along the way.
Mhm.
So here's a little clip that we created from Hull O Farm in East
Nice.
Durham, New York.
Shout out
Shout out to Frank and Sherry.
Farmer Frank.
Here we go.
Sherry. Oh.
Mute me when I'm playing that thing.
I'm still figuring it out, folks.
Still figuring everything out.
We're doing great.
Here we are, live on location. We out here.
LOL.
Sending love from Maple Crest, New York.
The live on location logo. You see?